Hello, hello, hello. All right, we're in day 4 of our MoE Magical Electrons lessons. We understand that day 2 and day 3 was really kind of long and it was kind of spaced out. So as we're going forward, if it's something that this is getting to be, a lot with this first week, you need to let your teacher know so we can either slow down and we can move stuff because that is always on the table, or if everything's hunky-dory, then just kind of stay chill. All right, so one of the things that we want you guys to do today is we are going to do something very similar as what we did the last couple of days, and we are going to have a little bit of a lecture format. It's going to be a lot smaller, but it's still going to have kind of where you guys take notes as we go through kind of the explanation for kind of the PowerPoint slides. All right, so here's today's lesson. All right, so first one is you're going to do your activate pre-knowledge. So you're going to brainstorm a list of all the things in your daily life that use electricity. Take 3 minutes, and I want you to come up with as many things that you can think of that use electricity. For example, your lights use electricity. Your cell phone uses electricity. Hint, 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 and go from there. All right, then right here, number 2, from our lessons in the past few days, try to explain how electricity works. I want you to actually see if you can explain how electricity works in your own words. Don't take the definition that you wrote down yesterday or the definition you wrote down the day before. I want you to really see if you can focus this on your own. This is going to be key because this is what we're going to be focusing on today. And if you're not 100% sure, that's okay. All right, the next part is we're going to do a virtual Kessler lab. So those of you who've been here last year, you understand that Kessler labs were those labs that had different stations kind of spaced throughout the rooms, and you travel with a partner and you do different sections, okay? Instead of doing that independent or as a group, we're going to do it independently, and we converted it to as much virtual as we possibly can. So your job is to complete every section down here. And basically, it's pretty straightforward. There's a read it section where you're going to read everything that's in there. And after you do that, you are going to highlight the correct answers. And right here, it says highlight the correct answer. So boom, highlight. There's 4 questions. Pretty straightforward. There's a research. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to click on this PhET lab, and basically you are going to follow the directions below. Anytime there is a bolded question, guess what you're going to do? Answer it. Okay, make sure you answer in a different color. So put it underneath here. Use red, blue, pink. I don't really care. Any other color that's not black or white because you can't see either. All right, so once you go through there, you're going to do the research part. You are going to do the watch it. You're going to watch a video. Okay, you're going to answer some questions. Okay, make sure you can do that as well. Assess it. Same thing. You are going to highlight the correct answer. Okay, let's even highlight this so you guys can see it. Highlight the correct answer for each of the following questions. Boom, 2 questions. Crush it, straightforward. All right, right here, you guys are going to draw it, and you guys are going to draw an atom, okay, an oxygen atom, okay. I'm going to underline that one so you guys can see that. So you're going to do an oxygen atom. You're going to label the protons, neutrons, electrons, nucleus, positive charge, negative charge, no charge, and what we know as the electron cloud. You're going to do this in your notebook. Once you get done with your notebook, take your time, make it look pretty. Colors help. We did give you those colored pencils for a reason. You're going to take a photo, and you are going to place it down below. Then you are done with the Kessler lab portion of today's lesson. Next, you're going to set up your vocabulary journal. This is very similar to exactly how you did it for the last couple of days. If you are sure how to do that, you guys can skip this section of how to set it up. If not, click the button and see how to set it up. All right, this is the slideshow you guys are going to be using. So as I click it, you guys are going to bring this up, and you are going to have this up as you follow along. So I would have it in both locations, okay? And you guys are going to go from there, and you're going to have the basics of electricity lesson. And as you go through there, you guys will, again, here's the click on this, all right? And you will move down and so forth. All right, right here, where it's red, it says watch. You guys are going to click the video. It's going to be me talking and walking through the PowerPoint. You're going to have the PowerPoint up at the same time as you are taking notes. In the video, I tell you to take notes, you are going to go into your notebook and you are going to take notes. Okay? Again, if there's any questions right here, okay, you're going to answer in a different color. I'll be honest right now, for here, there's really not a whole lot of questions. This is pretty straightforward, okay? And making sure you kind of know what's going on. So again, 3 sections. Each of these review videos is about 13 minutes. Okay, they're pretty consistent. Finally, there's a Newsella article. You're going to read the Newsella article, what causes thunder and lightning. You're going to answer 2 things you knew about it, and you guys are going to do an exit ticket, and you're going to submit it into Canvas. Nothing all that different from what you have done, but it is a lot of information, so take your time through this. Do not rush through it. If you have any questions, reach out to Mr. Eddy, reach out to Mr. Wall, either of us, and we will be happy to answer them. All right, guys. Hopefully you have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow.